It's Saturday morning, everybody. Here we are with a big college football weekend. Huge college football weekend. We have number 2 versus number 3, Ohio State versus Oregon for our big matchup. Um, so we're going to be putting a prediction out here. The betting lines have Ohio State favored by 3, and I disagree, and I'm going to tell you why. Um, I just think that as I explain this out, maybe you'll agree, maybe you won't. Tell me below if you agree or disagree in the comments. Would love to hear your feedback. And if I'm right, you got to give me a like and a follow. How about that? So Ohio State versus Oregon. Um, the 3 points is what we're going to talk about. So let's break down this highly anticipated matchup between Ohio State and Oregon. After analyzing the stats, I'm making a big prediction. Ohio State's offensive dominance, okay? They're a high scoring offense. They're averaging like 46 points per game, outpacing Oregon 35. Total yardage leaders, the Buckeyes gaining about 510 yards per game with a really balanced attack. 222 yards of rushing yards, 288 of passing yards, kind of combine that up. And here's the one that is the big difference maker for me: red zone perfection. 95% of the time they're in the red zone, they're making touchdowns, but they're scoring 100% of the time. That's huge. Here's what I see as Oregon's challenges. They have defensive gaps. Oregon allows 17 points and 263 yards per game, which could be exploited by Ohio State's offense. They have turnover troubles. They're not big, but they are troubles. They are -1 in the turnover margin, so it makes them susceptible to give up the ball. Not necessarily that they're going to, but they are susceptible. Sacks are big when we talk about, this Ohio State defense facing this Oregon offense. Their offense has surrendered 7 sacks, facing a Buckeye defense that's tallied up 17 sacks. And here's now why I think Ohio State can exceed the expectations. They're statistically superior. Ohio State leads in almost all key stats, suggesting control on both sides of the ball. There's a mismatch in the potential. Ohio State's strengths lines against Oregon's weakness, particularly in the red zone efficiency and a little bit here in the turnovers. I think the betting lines are underestimating it here. While the spread favors Ohio State by 3 points, the stats point towards a larger margin of victory. Um, I think weather is not going to play a factor. Here's my final prediction. Just expect the Buckeyes to leverage their offensive firepower and defensive power as well to secure a decisive win. Um, so I'm predicting Ohio State 35, Oregon 21. So what are your thoughts? What on this prediction? Do you agree or disagree? See an upset on the horizon? Drop your prediction in the comments below, and don't forget to like and share or subscribe. And let's see how we do together. Thanks. Have a great Saturday. Enjoy some college football. Bye, everybody.